Swift.
Oh, geez, Rick, I don't know if I like this plan, you know? I mean, crowds, they have a tendency to make me really nervous.
Morty, relax. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros out there. You're gonna be fine. Just follow my lead. Yo, DJ, drop that beat. Morty. Well, beloved Dum-Dum!
Hi everyone, and welcome to Running on Pixels, a program on SRFM. This program is prepared, presented, and directed by me, your host, Uthman Dahlawi. Running on Pixels presents to you the latest news, updates, and announcements in terms of video games, movies, and TV shows. I will be adding my own personal feedback and thoughts on all three. If I've watched any of the movies or TV shows or played any of the games, I will definitely add my own personal opinions. So ladies and gentlemen, let's start this off with a song, shall we? Let's go ahead and take the first song and we'll be right back. Starting off with our first piece of news, Warner Bros. Wants to create new Harry Potter content for HBO Max. Let's go. Moving on to the next piece of news, everyone. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 brings back composer Tom Holkenborg. Another name is returning to the eagerly awaited Sonic the Hedgehog sequel. Tom Holkenborg, otherwise known by his stage name Junkie XL, is returning to score the sequel to the 2020 hit. He's returning to his role in production along with director Jeff Fowler. Ever since the film's surprise success, which I think was incredible, by the way, it was really good. I really did enjoy Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Along with the surprising cameo of Tails at the end, fans have been chomping at the bit of any news of the planned sequel. It wasn't until, of course, 2020's Game Awards or 2021's Game Awards that we finally got the trailer. So a lot of exciting things are happening, and I'm really looking forward to the sequel. Of course, not to mention everyone, Sonic 2's director teases a bigger and better performance from Jim Carrey. One of the brightest spots of Sonic the Hedgehog was Jim Carrey. The role allowed for Carrey to deliver a comedy performance that was more reminiscent of his classic comedies, and the fans were definitely on board. Ahead of the sequel's arrival, of course, director Jeff Fowler had a lot to say about what fans could expect in a new interview with Collider, so Fowler touches on Carrey's return, of course, back on Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And while he agrees that the actor was fantastic in the first movie, it sounds like he'll have a lot more to do in the sequel. A lot of exciting things, and I'm really looking forward to the sequel too.
Slow down on Monday.
Welcome back everyone, let's move on to video game news, and this one is pretty big, and I am a personal fan of the Souls-like franchise games. So you've got Dark Souls, the original one of course, and then you have Demon Souls, you've got Bloodborne, and now we have Elden Ring. Elden Ring has already won 8 awards, and it's still not even out yet. From Software's track record has proven that the studio is able to put out his hit games after hit, with the developer on a near spotless win streak of launching one critically acclaimed title after the other for well over a decade now. Considering this, of course, hype is understandably high for Elden Ring, and I am personally one of the hyped fans. An ambitious new game by From Software that looks to take the Dark Souls formula and apply it to an open world format. Whether or not Elden Ring lives up to fans' lofty expectations, of course, remains to be seen, but it's clear that it's easily one of the most highly anticipated games coming in 2022. Now, of course, From Software being the developer of Elden Ring is enough for many fans to be excited for it. There are just a lot of reasons why a lot of us fans are looking forward to the open world action RPG. It brings a true open world game from Software. It is a big part of the game's hype, and of course, as are Elden Ring's expanded co-op options, not to mention Elden Ring is coming to PS5 and Xbox's Series X, making it the first From Software game to get a native release on the newest consoles. Of course, more excitement continues to drop everyone. Ubisoft is remaking the original Splinter Cell game. Ubisoft announced that a remake of the original Splinter Cell is in the works, and it's promising to keep both the stealthy spirit of the 2002 game while making it comfortable to play for modern gamers. It's being developed by Ubisoft Toronto, and as the company says, it'll use the Snowdrop engine it co-developed and has used in games like The Division, Mario plus Rabbids, to take advantage of the tech offered by new consoles. Now, according to Ubisoft's announcement post, the remake won't go open world. Instead, there'll be linear levels. Every square inch is part of a choice, or directly offers a choice. The team working on the game has also said it'll have updated visuals, which is obviously a good call because, the original one came out like 2 decades ago? As well as tweaks to some of the design elements to make the game match player comfort and expectations. And of course, that's what we're expecting, right? But I really do hope they offer as promised everything they say. I really hope so, because I've had a rocky experience with Ubisoft. They say one thing, and we receive another. They say orange, we get blue. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm really excited about this too. This is definitely on my playlist. It is the top pinned game on my playlist. So I'm really excited and really looking forward for more updates. For those of you that may have played Splinter Cell a long time ago, I think you could remember all the good times you had playing it for the first time. Yeah, I really am looking forward for that experience again. Alright everyone, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of today's episode of Running on Pixels. I hope you all enjoyed. This is your host, Uthman Dahlawi behind the mic, and until then, sayonara.